Chen, how was the tooth cleaning?
It was very painful, as I had expected. I think that's because it has been so long since I had my teeth cleaned.
One third of your bone level under the gum have been lost. Gum recession is related to the bone loss.
My mom lost her teeth at a young age. Is my gum condition inherited?
Genetically, some people are more likely to have gum disease, but it's very rare. If gum inflammation is untreated for a long time, it destroys soft tissues and bones around the teeth. That is called periodontal disease. However, it doesn't mean that all people with gum inflammation will have the periodontal disease. Our own immune system can play a big role in it.
I understand. By the way, I thought this cleaning would be done during a visit, but the dental hygienist said I had to come back for further treatments.
That is correct. Your lower left molars need a deep cleaning because you have loss of infection under your gums. Please make an appointment in 2 weeks. There's one more thing. Look at the x-ray again. There's a big cavity under your wisdom teeth and the adjacent molar. Can you see this dark spot here?
Yes, it is a cavity. It doesn't hurt. I want to leave it alone.
Yes, that is a cavity. Unfortunately, we are not able to save the tooth. How are you doing? How are you today, Chen? Are there any changes in your general health since your last visit?
Nothing changed.
I'm going to give you a deep cleaning today. Do you have any questions or concerns?
Is it possible to get healthy gums back after having this treatment?
It can help to stop gum inflammation. I am going to remove infected hard tissue and soft tissue. This procedure can prevent reattachment of microorganisms. Thus, it will make your gums firm and healthy.
Is that a type of surgery?
No, it is a simple procedure to eliminate all the inflamed tissue. I will freeze your gums. It may taste bitter.
Okay, I am ready.
I will give you a pre-procedural mouth rinse. It will reduce bacteria in your mouth. Rinse with it for 30 seconds and spit it back into the cup, please. You should brush your teeth properly to maintain healthy teeth and gums.
How many times a day should I brush?
It is important to brush your teeth at least twice a day, after breakfast and before bed. Use a toothbrush to soft bristles.
Can you show me the best way to brush my teeth?
Place a toothbrush along the gum line at a 45-degree angle. Apply firm pressure so the bristles can slide under the gum line. Vibrate your toothbrush with short back and front movements and then brush towards chewing surfaces. Brush 2 or 3 teeth at a time. Then move on to the next teeth. Don't forget to brush your tongue gently.
I see.
How often do you floss your teeth?
I am not a big fan of flossing. Is that really necessary?
Brushing is not enough to remove biofilm between your teeth. Take a piece of floss about half the length of your arm. Wind the floss around your middle fingers and hold tightly with your thumb and index fingers on both hands. After that, tighten a section of approximately 3 centimeters of floss across your fingertips. Insert the floss into the space between your teeth with zigzag movements. Wrap the tooth with the floss and move gently with an up and down motion.
I don't think I can floss every day.
Just try it 2 to 3 times a week at first. Then we will see what happens by your next appointment.
Okay, I will work on it. Chen, how was the teeth cleaning?
It was very painful as I expected. I think that's because it has been a long since I had my teeth cleaned.
One third of your bone level under the gum has been lost. Gum recession is related to the bone loss.
My mom lost her teeth at a young age. Is my gum condition inherited?
Genetically, some people are more likely to have gum disease, but it's very rare. If gum inflammation is untreated for a long time, it destroys soft tissue and bones around the teeth. That's called periodontal disease. However, it doesn't mean that all people with gum inflammation will have periodontal disease. Our own immune system can play a big role in it.
I understand. By the way, I thought teeth cleaning would be done during one visit, but the dental hygienist said I have to come back for further treatments.
That is correct. Your lower left molars need a deep cleaning because you have lots of infection under your gums. Please make an appointment in 2 weeks. There's one more thing. Look at the X-ray again. There's a big cavity between your wisdom tooth and the adjacent molar. Can you see this dark spot here?
Yes, it is. Is this a cavity? It doesn't hurt. I want to leave it alone.
Yes, that is cavity. Unfortunately, we're not able to save the tooth. How are you today, Chen? Are there any changes in your general health since your last visit?
Nothing changed.
I'm going to give you a deep cleaning today. Do you have any questions or concerns?
Is it possible to get healthy gums back after having this treatment?
It can help to stop gum inflammation. I'm going to remove infected hard tissue and soft tissue. This procedure can prevent the attachment of microorganisms. Thus, it will make your gums firm and healthy.
Is that a type of surgery?
No, it's a simple procedure to eliminate all the inflamed tissue. I will freeze your gums. It may taste bitter.
Okay, I'm ready.
I will give you a pre-procedure mouth rinse. It will reduce bacteria in your mouth. Rinse with it for 30 seconds and spit it back into the copies. You should brush your teeth properly to maintain healthy teeth and gums.
How many times a day should I brush?
It is important to brush your teeth at least twice a day, after breakfast and before bed. Use a toothbrush with soft bristles.
Can you show me the best way to brush my teeth?
Place a toothbrush along the gum line at a 45-degree angle. Apply firm pressure so the bristles can slide under the gum line. Vibrate your toothbrush with short back and forth movements. Then brush towards thin surfaces. Brush 2 or 3 teeth at a time, then move on to the next teeth. Don't forget to brush your tongue gently.
I see.
How often do you floss your teeth?
I am not a big fan of flossing. Is that really necessary?
Brushing is not enough to remove biofilm between your teeth. Take a piece of floss about half the length of your arm. Wind the floss around your middle fingers and hold tightly with your thumb and index finger on both hands. After that, tighten a section of approximately 3 centimeters of floss across your fingertips. Insert the floss into the space between your teeth and zigzag movements. Grab the tooth with the floss and move gently with an up and down motion.
I don't think I can floss every day.
Just try 2 to 3 times a week at first, then you will see what happens by your next appointment.
Okay, I will work on it. Chen, how was the teeth cleaning?
It was very painful as I had expected. I think that's because it has been so long since I had my teeth cleaned.
1/3 of your bone level under the gum have been lost. Gum recession is related to the bone loss.
My mom lost her teeth at a young age. Is my gum condition inherited?
Genetically, some people are more likely to have gum disease, but it's very rare. If gum inflammation is untreated for a long time, it destroys soft tissue and bone around the teeth. That is called periodontal disease. However, it doesn't mean that all people with gum inflammation will have the periodontal disease. Our own immune system can play a big role in it.
I understand. By the way, I thought teeth screening would be done during one visit, but the dental hygienist said I had to come back for further treatments.
That is correct. Your lower left molars need a deep cleaning because you have lots of infection under your gums. Please make an appointment in 2 weeks. There's one more thing. Look at the x-ray again. There's a big cavity between your wisdom teeth and the adjacent molar. Can you see this dark spot here?
Yes, is this a cavity? It doesn't hurt. I want to leave it alone.
Yes, that's the cavity. Unfortunately, we're not able to save the tooth. How are you doing, Chen? Are there any changes in your general health since your last visit?
Nothing changed.
I'm going to give you a deep cleaning today. Do you have any questions or concerns?
Is it possible to get healthy gums back after having this treatment?
It can help to stop gum inflammation. I'm going to remove infected hard tissue and soft tissue. This procedure can prevent reattachment of microorganisms. Thus, it will make your gums firm and healthy.
Is that a type of surgery?
No, it is a simple procedure to eliminate all the inflamed tissue. I will freeze your gums. It may taste bitter.
Okay, I'm ready.
I will give you a pre-procedural mouth rinse. It will reduce bacteria in your mouth. Rinse with it for 30 seconds and spit it back into the cup, please. Your teeth may feel sensitive for a few days. It is a normal symptom after this treatment. We will get back to normal in a week. You should avoid spicy and hot foods for a few days. You should brush your teeth properly to maintain healthy teeth and gums.
How many times a day should I brush?
It is important to brush your teeth at least twice a day, after breakfast and before bed. Use a toothbrush with soft bristles.
Can you show me the best way to brush my teeth?
Place a toothbrush along the gum line at a 45-degree angle. Apply firm pressure so the bristles can slide under the gum line. Vibrate your toothbrush with short back and front movements, then brush towards trim surfaces. Brush 2 or 3 teeth at a time, then move on to the next teeth. Don't forget to brush your tongue gently.
I see.
How often do you floss your teeth?
I'm not a big fan of flossing. Is that really necessary?
Brushing is not enough to remove biofilm between your teeth. Take a piece of floss about half the length of your arm. Wind the floss around your middle fingers and hold tightly with your thumb and index fingers on both hands. After that, tighten a section of approximately 3 centimeters of floss across your fingertips. Insert the floss into the space between your teeth with zigzag movements. Wrap the tooth with the floss and move gently with an up and down motion.
I don't think I can floss every day.
Just try 2 to 3 times a week at first. Then we will see what happens by your next appointment.
Okay, I will work on it. Chen, how was the teeth cleaning?
It was very painful, as I had expected. I think it's because it has been so long since I had my teeth cleaned.
One third of your bone level under the gum has been lost. Gum recession is related to the bone loss.
My mom lost her teeth at a young age. Is my gum condition inherited?
Genetically, some people are more likely to have gum disease, but it's very rare. If gum inflammation is untreated for a long time, it destroys soft tissue and bones around the teeth. That's called periodontal disease. However, it doesn't mean that all people with gum inflammation will have periodontal disease. Our own immune system can play a big role in it.
I understand. By the way, I thought teeth cleaning would be done during one visit, but the dental hygienist said I have to come back for further treatments.
That is correct. So your lower left molars need a deep cleaning because you have lots of infection under your gums. Please make an appointment in 2 weeks. There's one more thing. Look at the X-ray again. There's a big cavity between your wisdom tooth and the adjacent molar. Can you see this dark spot here?
Yes, is this a cavity? It doesn't hurt. I want to leave it alone.
Yes, that is cavity. Unfortunately, you are not able to save the tooth. How are you today, Chen? Are there any changes in your general health since your last visit?
Nothing changed.
I am going to give you a deep cleaning today. Do you have any questions or concerns?
Is it possible to get healthy gums back after having this treatment?
It can help to stop gum inflammation. I am going to remove infected hard tissue and soft tissue. This procedure can prevent the attachment of microorganisms. Thus, it will make your gums firm and healthy.
Is that a type of surgery?
No, it is a simple procedure to eliminate all the inflamed tissue. I will freeze your gums. It may taste bitter.
Okay, I'm ready.
I'll give you a pre-procedural mouth rinse. If you reduce bacteria in your mouth, rinse with wait for 30 seconds and spit it back into the cup, please. Your teeth may feel sensitive for a few days. It is a normal symptom after this treatment. It will get back to normal in a week. You should avoid spicy and hot food for a few days. You should brush your teeth properly to maintain healthy teeth and gums.
How many times a day should I brush?
It is important to brush your teeth at least twice a day, after breakfast and before bed. Use a toothbrush with soft bristles.
Can you show me the best way to brush my teeth?
Place a toothbrush along the gum line at a 45-degree angle. Apply firm pressure so the bristles can slide under the gum line. Vibrate your toothbrush with short back and forth movements. Then brush towards string surface. Brush 2 or 3 teeth at a time. Then move on to the next teeth. Don't forget to brush your tongue gently.
I see.
How often do you floss your teeth?
I'm not a big fan of flossing. Is that really necessary?
Brushing is not enough to remove biofilm between your teeth. Take a piece of floss about half the length of your arm. Wind the floss around your middle fingers and hold tightly with your thumb and index finger on both hands. After that, tighten a section of approximately 3 centimeters of floss across your fingertips. Insert the floss into the space between your teeth with zigzag movements. Wrap the tooth with the floss and rub gently with an up and down motion.
I don't think I can floss every day.
Just try 2 or 3 times a week at first, then we will see what happens by your next appointment.
Okay, I will work on it.
Okay, so I'm interested about your what you're doing today or these days.
These days, I'm staying
Yes.
at Seoul and Cheonan, and
Yeah.
actually I'm not doing anything because of coronavirus disease.
Uh,
What about
so
you?
what me? I'm usually play computer game like MapleStory or LOL. So I almost spend time for doing this. So I'm not same up with you.
How many times do you
So,
spend
huh?
playing LoL every day?
Huh? I almost 10 over almost 10 hours. So because I wake up at 2 p.m. I don't know, and 12 1 p.m. and I sleep only at 4 a.m. So I wake and eat lunch and play role and web story and eat dinner and again play games. So I think in this so I I think it's not a good life of spent on vacation. So yes. How are you? What do you do in home at house when you're in house?
I usually play LoL or Steam games or
Oh,
sleep, maybe.
yeah. What still games do you play?
These days I'm playing GTA and
Yeah.
Zelda.
Oh, that's a violent game, it's right? So then you play a game alone or with
Um,
another person, friends?
Normally I play about 4 hours,
Um,
maybe 7 or less, and not that many from what, not about 5 hours every day.
that's a proper. Yes, I think that's not too much. That's yeah. Then yes. How about your I am what about your club? Dental mix. Is there any uh 이공 심생?
About their names or
Yes. Or is it how
um,
many person? Yes,
four
yes.
people came into Dentomics this year, and three of them are woman and one are men, and
Three
one
romance.
one lives in
Yes.
Cheonan actually.
Who?
박혜린? 이공 박혜린
Ah,
lives in
oh, I think
Cheonan.
that's 일구박해. Ah, okay. 박해리.
이공 박혜린 lives in Cheonan and actually came from a school near the terminal.
그런가?
She came from a school near the terminal.
So you mean that she is a Cheonan people?
Yes.
Oh, that's it. How about now? Rest of three people?
One of them are born in 97, and
Seven?
yes,
Okay.
and two are born in 2000.
Wait. I have heard about one person who 그, 그, good. I heard that someone can play good from Hanago. You that